just west of the world-famous Las Vegas Strip. We're at the site of Super Bowl 58, Allegiant Stadium here in Las Vegas. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Kansas City Chiefs and the Las Vegas Raiders. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, alongside Greg Olson, the kicker, Brandon Aubrey. Set for the start, and off we go from Allegiant Stadium. Woo! Not bad on the return. Out past the 30-yard line. Some breathing room for the offense as they begin drive one.
At their own 32-yard line.
On the bootleg, it's Williams. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. That defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
They'll run it for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And nothing doing there. Only back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be an early third down coming up.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming.
On third down, it's Williams. He dives, and what a catch for the first down. They get the conversion in a big way. That's good for 29 yards.
You just love to see this effort, especially on third down. You understand, you want to keep this possession alive. You have to do everything in your power sometimes to bail out your quarterback, and it's exactly what he does here, and it brings up a fresh set of downs.
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
So something they teach these defenders, especially in the secondary, Mike, is to trust your eyes. Don't panic, don't overcommit until you see where that ball is being thrown. And it's a great example here, the defender just trusting those eyes, breaking on the ball, and he almost comes away with the pick.
Throwing on second down, Williams. He's going to try it here again. Cameron Dicker, the kicker for the extra point.
Cameron Dicker for the extra point.
The kick is good. And the Raiders will take a 7-0 lead. And the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. It's Xavier Worthy on the return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Now, the former Buckeye, it's Travion Henderson. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, There was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. On play action, Daniels. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And the Raiders are going to take over just shy of midfield.
Daniels pass. Intercepted. The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
Off play action. Here's Williams. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. Williams going to give it up on a pop pass. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. 14 on the pickup. First down, Vegas.
Las Vegas, first down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
On the handoff, it's Robinson. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
And he's going to go into the end zone on an electrifying run. Caleb Williams. Touchdown, Raiders. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Dicker good with the extra point. And the Raiders move out on top 14-0. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes Worthy to return.
Xavier Worthy on the return. The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. Out quickly here to Worthy. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
No gain on the play.
Well, let's give the defense a little credit here. You talk about read and reacting quickly. They recognize the screen right out of the jump, and he's able to beat the blocker to the spot and keep him to no gain.
And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up 3rd down.
5 yards on the play. And it's
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. That'll be caught. It's Travion Henderson. He's going to have that first down. Gain of 6 as they convert on 3rd down.
First down, Kansas City.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier. I know it's easy from up in the booth, Mike, but I think that's one of those zone reads where the quarterback needs to pull it and keep it himself. The defense was clearly keyed on the running back. Not much room in there. No gain.
We're trying to set up a tight end screen with Pitts. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So, a little extra time to think about what to do on fourth down as we are through quarter number 1. It's the Raiders with the early lead. And we're back in Vegas after this. The Chiefs have it here to start quarter number 2 as they've got it looking at fourth down and 2. They'll go. Here's Daniels. That's taken in. And he's going to have the Chiefs first down as they get the conversion with a gain of 14.
First down, Chiefs.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Open man is Marvin Harrison Jr. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down. On the carry, this is Nick Chubb. And he's in! Nick Chubb, touchdown KC. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year.
The kicker on for the point.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
It's a return. Here comes Calvin Austin. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
Take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
They'll go play action here with Williams. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Holston Loveland was the intended receiver. And that will lead to a second down.
Really nice play there by the defender, Mike, and not only to force the incomplete, but it's the timing. Understanding if he gets there too early, you bring in PI. You get there too late, it leads to a completion. That time he times it just right and knocks the ball away.
And he'll get this past the 25, out to the 27. A pickup shot.
So I think as they continue to have success on the ground like they did here, I think we're going to see them continue to lean towards that ground game. Force the defense to come up, sell out, take it away, and then there's all sorts of options downfield in the passing game.
They'll empty out the backfield, line up for 3rd and 3. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Emeka Ibuka, the intended receiver. And that'll set up 4th down. Man now, out to punt. His kick is away. Oh, how about the coverage there? Met and dropped before he can get a return go.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Daniels. No chance at all. He'll go down. Aiden Hutchinson in there for the sack. Loss of 10 yards to start this drive. That'll bring up 2nd and long. Throwing is Daniels. Here's a screen taken in by Henderson. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
This will be 3rd and long. They'll throw with Daniels. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
And it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50. Set up the offense with a short field.
1st and 10 at the Chiefs' 47-yard line.
Eyes closed and my heart open, just to get this off my chest and let my heart broken, seeing how it moves.
A pitch to Robinson. And he'll force his way forward, maybe a yard. 2nd down coming.
At the 46-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
So the defense comes out in a cover 2 shell. And what that means, Mike, is the 2 safeties are going to split the field in half. One guy has one half, and the other guy has the other. There are abilities to get down the middle of the field, especially if you have speed. But really where you can attack it is they don't have enough guys to defend all of the underneath zones. And if you run the right concepts with the right quarterback, you can pick them apart.
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. That's to the big tight end, Colston Loveland. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 14 yards on that pass play there. Good for a Raider 1st down.
32-yard line.
A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete. Bijan Robinson, the intended receiver, out of the backfield. And it'll be 2nd down.
Defense got lucky on that one. There's no one accounting for the running back out of the backfield as they should have, and fortunately for them, he bails him out by not securing the catch.
Williams to the air once more. Taking a shot downfield. That is caught. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
And the Raider 1st down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Robinson will take this one in for a Vegas touchdown. after now from Dicker. He gets it to go, and the Raiders will take a 21-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And that kick goes out of bounds right away, and that is a big mistake because that ball's going to be marked beyond the 40-yard line. So, a couple of first downs will give them 1st and 10. They're at the 41. To the right, that's Pitts. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
Daniels now on 1st down. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And a 1st down.
The air again is Daniels. First down throw there is incomplete.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
Daniels going to throw again. Throw, left side, complete to Pearsall. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. And they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half. Quick throw on the RPO is complete, and he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Marvin Harrison Jr. Touchdown, Chiefs.
The kicker on.
It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. The extra point by Aubrey is good, and the Chiefs draw closer here. It's 21-14. Halftime. Coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. Isaiah Rodgers now to return it. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
On the bootleg, it's Williams. He'll tuck it and take off. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on 1st down. A pickup of 7.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
on second down, it's Williams. Oh, and he's going to go down. He could not get rid of it. And that's going to bring an end to this first half.
Mic check, 1, 2, 1, 2.
Cameron Dicker to kick off.
Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Here comes Worthy to return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On the ground, it's Henderson to start this drive. He'll be slowed up and taken down. Play goes nowhere. Stopped behind the line for a loss.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
That's Harrison in motion. Again, it's Henderson. And this one's not going to yield anything. Stopped in the backfield on back-to-back plays.
Well, they certainly didn't allow the loss on first down, Mike, to scare him out of this run game here on second down. But now after taking a loss on first and second, it puts him in a tough spot here coming up on third down.
After losses on the last two run plays, they face third down and 14. Here's Daniels. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be fourth down. And the Chiefs will punt the ball away. He's on for the second time and wouldn't mind a carbon copy of that first kick. This fielded inside the 35. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. From the 35, it's first and 10. Off play action. Here's Williams. Left side, he's got Ibuka. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. A big play there for the Raiders. 32 yards.
That's good for a Las Vegas first down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
A play fake. Now Williams moving outside the pocket. He's going to take a shot downfield, and he'll take it on in. Posted Loveland. Touchdown, Las Vegas. It's his second touchdown of the year.
For the extra point.
Dicker good with the extra point. And the Raiders have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes Worthy to return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Now Daniels throwing on first and 10. That is downfield to the tight end pitch. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
A gain of 26
Trying to
yards.
claw their way back into this one, and that'll help. It's a first down. Here's Saul, the man in motion. Off the zone read, Daniels gonna hang on to it. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
And that play just really looked doomed from the start, didn't it? It didn't look like the timing. It didn't look like he was confident in his read. And that time he pulls it, nowhere really to go, and take him down for a loss.
He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. Robert Spillane spills him there.
A 3-yard pickup, and it's third down.
Third and 9. Pitts is the man in motion. On third down, they'll throw with Daniels. A ball deep for the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Marvin Harrison Jr. Touchdown, Kansas City. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4.
The kick is good. Makes the score Raiders 28, Chiefs 21.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. On the return is Rodgers. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Look at him go. And he will dive into the end zone. 91 yards. Touchdown, Vegas.
Cameron
Dicker now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Raiders will extend this third quarter lead.
Chiefs 21.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes Worthy to return. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
Their own 25-yard line.
On first down, Daniels. The pressure gets there. Down he goes. Back inside the 20-yard line.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
And he'll be taken down. They get him back at the 5-yard line. It's Aiden Hutchinson, former number 2 overall pick, in there to bring him down. So backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. Oh, a pretty good comeback to say the least. Not enough for a first down, but a really solid pickup. And it brings us to fourth down.
So barring an aggressive decision here on fourth down, it looks like this is going to be a 3-and-out. So this offense has to get to the sideline and regroup, figure out what went wrong, fix it, because they've got to be able to maintain possession the next time out.
They'll indeed go. It's Daniels. He dives, and what a catch for the first down. And they will not run another play. That'll do it. The end of the third. Center leads him to the line for 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. He'll let one go down the middle. No touchdown, but they are close. Going to be 1st and goal. They've got it at the 3.
1st and goal, Kansas City.
Henderson trying to create some space, but will not find much. He'll get a yard. They'll mark it at the 3.
The tackle made at the 3-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
A little closer. Here's 2nd and goal. Once more, Henderson. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line. That's going to be broken up in the end zone. Incomplete. There was no space to fit that one in. And now here comes 4th and goal.
Teams practice these situations all week long, Mike. Down here in the tight red zone, you find yourself inside the 10-yard line. You're thinking, we've got to come away with a touchdown. Well, after that 3rd down incomplete, it's going to be real interesting to see how they approach this 4th down after failing on 3rd.
Oh, and now movement up front, trying to get the defense to jump. One of the offensive linemen moved instead. The offense will stay out there, but they've got some yards to pick up. 4th down and goal. They'll go. Here's Daniels. That's going to be caught, and that's not going to work. The defense comes up with a 4th down, 4th quarter stand, and forces a turnover on downs. On 1st and 10, it's Williams. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Throwing on 2nd down, Williams. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Well, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. Now an option here, left side. I don't think I was going too far either way. Defense right on it. They hold him to no gain. The Raiders send their punt team out as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. Return. He has given the offense a short field.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Daniels. Oh, looking end zone, but it is out of the reach of the receiver and incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. It's 2nd down. They'll throw with Daniel. They'll get this out wide to Harrison.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. And that's going to lead to a 4th down. throwing again. Daniel. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
So the offense finds themselves in a tough situation. They're down by 2 scores late in this game. They know this is a prime opportunity. They need to play for a touchdown. And instead, the defense makes a huge stand, and they got a chance now to close this game out. Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Williams to throw on 2nd down. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
On 3rd and a yard, it's Williams. This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest gain.
A gain of only a yard.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
The offense is out there. 4th and inches. Now they'll pitch it out here. And he is going to have a Raiders first down. They find a way to keep the... With the 4th down conversion.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off. After this, ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Well, they get the break they were looking for. It is intercepted. Picked off by DJ Turner. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown.
These guys were looking for a reason to hang around in this game, and now they were just given a lifeline here. I mean, they still need some things to go their way, but what looked like was going to be a comfortable win for this offense, it's gotten a little bit more dicey.
Here's Saul, the man in motion. From the shotgun, it's Daniel. And he'll get into the end zone and get this one a couple of points closer.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
Even with their full complement of timeouts, the call is to try an onside kick. This one gathered in by the hands team. Again, this is not over yet. Still 3 timeouts to the defense, but they cannot allow a first down. Give, and here comes Robinson. Space to run inside the 20. But he'll gather it back in. And he will score. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown Vegas. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
And he will get into the end zone and extend the lead by 2 more.
43, Chiefs 29.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here's Isaiah Pacheco, and they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. Now Daniels. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be 2nd down.
He was covered by Dante Jackson.
Daniels now going to look to throw. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Ricky Pearsall, the intended receiver. And it'll be 3rd down. Throwing now. Daniel. Short throw taken by Pitts. He has been busy. 9 receptions on the game, and that one a 1st down.
A gain of 13 yards. And a 1st down, Chiefs.
The air again is Daniels. He'll let this one go deep. And that is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And he's down inside the 40-yard line. All 3 timeouts still remain. They'd love to use them on the defensive end, but here comes 1st and 10. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
The Chiefs will set up for the 2-point
On the zone read, he'll keep it himself. That's out quickly and complete. And he'll get into the end zone and get this one a couple of points closer.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
This one gathered in by the hands team. Again, this is not over yet. Still 3 timeouts for the defense, but they cannot allow a 1st down. They'll go play action here with Williams. He'll get this out wide, and he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. Stopping here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game.
10 at the 35-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Williams. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And he'll be taken down. We'll see if they want to use that final timeout or not, but things are pretty much spoken for.
It's 3rd and 7.
Got to get this to the 25. Here's 3rd down. Throw it again. It's Williams. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. And he's going to be taken down. Well, a touchdown here could be the capper to a victory. It is 1st and goal.
Raider, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Here we go. One final play. And they are going to add 6 more here at the end. Stay tuned for the coach's handshake. It might not be the friendliest. That late touchdown extends the margin of victory. Here are the game's final play. So this one, a win for the Raiders. They finish.
Get ready to shake it.
I went deaf on it.
Break it.
Ever since you left me, more money, more cars, more shows. Ever since you left me, more diamonds, more gold, more motion, more. I went deaf on it. I went deaf on it. All I need is one night.
You gon' have to splurge on it.
All I need is one night.
Whip in a purse.
I went deaf on it. Yes, I Fiesta. Drop top G-Wagons, we don't do Teslas. Don't pay for the bag, I pay semesters. I turn dream girls to my new extras. Nice game girls do too. Run through the city like the 2 Live crew. Got a Harlem broad, got a Brooklyn broad. I ain't come this far just to come this far. A friend to all is a friend to none. So don't push me, press the button. I went deaf on it. I went deaf on it. All I need is one night.
You gon' have to splurge on it.
All I need is one night.
Whip in a purse.
I went deaf.
All I need is one night, one chick. Dumb drip. Baby want a piece, call me scrumptious. Baby wanna be with me, call me husband. She was singing on my mic, Teddy Wells spin. This that true love cool. First time I heard the flow, they knew I do. Christina Pink, Moulin Rouge, got the 3